If you missed Nvidia, you didn't just miss a stock, you missed a once-in-a-generation wealth explosion. And I know that feeling because a lot of investors right now are thinking the same thing. I wish I had seen it earlier. I wish I had invested before it became obvious. And here is the uncomfortable truth. Most people watching this are about to repeat the same mistake again, not because they are not smart, but because they are looking in the wrong direction. While everyone is chasing what already went up, smart money is quietly moving into the next wave of AI opportunities. And in this video, I'm going to break that down in the simplest way possible so you don't feel lost and you actually understand what is happening in the market right now. And before we go deeper, if you're serious about building wealth with stocks, make sure you like this video and subscribe because I break down complex finance topics in a way that actually makes sense. Now, let's start with a simple question. Why did Nvidia explode? Was it luck? Was it hype? Or was it something deeper? The answer is it was positioning. Nvidia was not just selling chips, it was building the foundation of the AI revolution. For years, while most investors ignored it, Nvidia was creating GPUs that are perfect for AI training, building its CUDA ecosystem, which made developers stick to their platform, and partnering with data centers that power the internet. So when AI demand suddenly exploded, companies had no choice but to buy from Nvidia, and that is why the stock went crazy. Now here is where most people get it wrong. They think, okay, I just need to find the next Nvidia. But the market does not work like that. There is no copy-paste winner. The next big opportunity will not look the same, and that is exactly why most people will miss it again. So instead of searching for one magical stock, you need to understand the entire AI ecosystem. Think of it like a gold rush. When people hear gold rush, they think about miners finding gold. But historically, the biggest money was made by the people selling tools, the shovels, the equipment, the infrastructure. And the exact same thing is happening right now in AI. So let me break this down very simply so anyone can understand, even if you are new. First category, semiconductor challengers. These are companies trying to compete in the AI chip race. And here is the key idea. Demand for AI chips is so high right now that even Nvidia cannot fully supply it, which means other companies automatically get an opportunity if they can deliver slightly cheaper or specialized solutions. This is where competition creates new winners. Second category, and this is extremely important, AI infrastructure companies. This might sound complicated, but it is actually very simple. Every AI model, every chatbot, every automation system runs on massive data centers. These data centers need chips, cooling systems, electricity, networking hardware, and constant upgrades. So companies that provide these things are like the backbone of AI. They don't care which AI company wins because everyone needs them. This is why smart investors pay close attention to infrastructure because it creates long-term stable growth. Third category, hyperscalers and platforms. These are the companies that actually make money from AI services. They sell cloud platforms, AI tools, and enterprise solutions. In simple words, they sell AI as a service. So instead of building AI from scratch, businesses just pay them and use their systems. This creates recurring revenue, which is one of the most powerful business models in the world. And finally, the most exciting category, emerging disruptors. These are smaller companies that are still under the radar. They are risky, but they also have the potential to grow very fast. The problem is, most retail investors find them too late, after the big move is already done. So the real skill is spotting them early, before they become headlines. Now, let's talk about what smart money is doing, because this is where things get really interesting. Big institutions are not guessing. They are following data trends and real demand. They are investing heavily in AI infrastructure, custom chips, and energy solutions because they understand one thing. AI needs power, not just computing power, but actual electricity. Data centers consume massive energy, and this is becoming a major bottleneck, which means companies solving this problem could become huge winners. And here is something most people are not talking about: the rise of custom AI chips. Instead of depending only on general chips, companies are building their own specialized chips designed for specific tasks. This makes them faster, cheaper, and more efficient, which means the future of AI might be controlled by multiple specialized players instead of one dominant company. Now, let's address the biggest fear. Is this all a bubble? Because a lot of people are scared that AI is just hype and the market will crash. And yes, some parts of the market are overheated, some stocks are overvalued, and corrections will happen. But there is a big difference between hype and transformation. AI is not just a trend, it is changing how businesses operate, how people work, and how economies grow. This is similar to the internet revolution, and that means even if there are ups and downs, the long-term direction is very strong. But this does not mean you blindly invest. You need to be smart. You need to understand where you are in the cycle. Early-stage investors focus on infrastructure, mid-stage investors focus on platforms, and late-stage investors chase hype and usually lose money. And right now, we're somewhere between early and mid-stage, which means opportunities still exist, but only if you think strategically and not emotionally. And if you're still watching this, comment below "Next AI winner," because I want to know who is actually serious about learning and building wealth with this trend. Now, let's talk about the future, because this is where everything connects. Over the next 5 to 10 years, AI is expected to grow massively. Companies are investing billions, governments are supporting AI development, and competition is increasing globally, which means the companies that control infrastructure, platforms, and critical technologies will dominate the next decade. And here is the most important mindset shift. Most people are looking for one stock to change their life, but smart investors build exposure across the ecosystem. They don't rely on luck, they rely on strategy. They position themselves across multiple winners so they don't miss the trend, and that is how real wealth is created. So if you want to avoid missing the next Nvidia moment, you need to stop chasing what already happened and start focusing on what is building right now. Follow the money, understand the ecosystem, and think long-term, because by the time something becomes obvious, the biggest opportunity is already gone. And if you got value from this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share it with someone else who is also interested in AI and investing, because the next big opportunity will not wait for anyone, and the people who win are the ones who move early, not the ones who react late.